Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hot scoop. I'm melting. I'm literally melting. Okay, so Pramila Jayapal, who, if you don't know, she is a huge Medicare for All person. She actually has a plan that's even more, like, it goes further than Bernard's plan. It has a 2-year transition period instead of a 4-year transition period. Personally, I'd prefer that, but that's not important right now. Either way, she is endorsing Bernard Sanders. This is big, this is fun, and this is awesome. So as you can see here, I am all in for at Bernard Sanders for president. Bernard has the bold passion, authenticity, and clarity that working people across this country desperately need. We are building the progressive movement that will bring justice ampersand opportunity ampersand transform our country. Join us. I'm already there, bud. That being said, this is a huge get. This is really big. According to reports, Jayapal was on the fence or whatever. I don't know. I have the article open here in a private window because the Washington Post is garbage and forces me to do so. But yeah, she will formally kind of do an announcement in Iowa tomorrow. And she said, yes, he has clarity on policy prescriptions that goes right to the heart of what working people need. None of that stupid access garbage. None of that stupid shit that Warren and the others are talking about. Half this article is about the fucking Warren shit. Where was it? Yeah, basically, Ro Khanna was, I like Ro Khanna. He's pretty good. He has, a few votes that I think are a little cringe. So does Jayapal, to be honest. If I remember correctly, I think they both voted against for the BDS thing. I'd have to refresh my memory, and I'm not refreshed at this current moment. But either way, again, I don't, endorse everything they've ever done ever, but these are two people that are really big in the progressive movement that are in the Congress, and so I'm glad that Ro Khanna has been doing such a great job, honestly, of just going out there and doing outreach in the actual political sphere, and rather than outside the political sphere, because it's one of those things where having power outside of DC is great, but then also having power inside of DC is also great. This also comes after Rep. Mark Pocan from Wisconsin endorsed Bernard. I think this happened last week, which is also pretty good because he's from Wisconsin, and as we all know, Wisconsin with the 70,000 blah blah blah. So this is big news. I'm just going to close the article because fuck the Washington Post. And we have Bernard here. Rep. Pramila Jayapal has been a brilliant leader for progressive ideas. She's led the fight against Trump and trope are basically the same thing. Trump's racism, sexism, and xenophobia. Together we will defeat Trump and build a working class movement and transform this country so it works for all. Beautiful. Well said. And again, one of the things that's super interesting here is that, of course, Jayapal is a woman, and this comes after the whole, Bernie hates woman fiasco. It's great to see, actual people that are actually trying to help people and that are actually progressive leaders in Congress just ignore it. Because honestly, I think this strategy, and also I wasn't following Jayapal. Let me do that. I think this strategy, has been pretty good for the most part. As you can see, here's an announcement. Tomorrow, Rep. Pramila Jayapal, who serves as a co-chair for the Congressional Progressive Caucus in the U.S. House of Representatives, will join Bernard Sanders for a rally in Des Moines. And I think also that they were going to say that she's going to become the healthcare co-chair for the campaign, I think. I shouldn't have closed the Washington Post article, but either way, you can fact check that. But yeah, it's good stuff. I love this strategy of them just ignoring the stupid smear garbage. It's working brilliantly. The Bernard campaign is they're doing great stuff, and it's only going to get better. And 2 weeks until Iowa, ladies and gentlemen. I'm voting on Super Tuesday. I'm in North Carolina, so I've got until February something to get my registration done, and I haven't, I just moved, and it costs money to get all that paperwork, so, But I'm on it. Don't worry. But either way, Iowa's in 2 weeks. This is big. It's going to happen. I said it before, and I'll say it again. It's going to happen.